772.
To get to this point, number one was, actually it's I call it like a trifecta of passions. One, a passion for flying. That started at a very young age, all right? When my mother took me to Spain in a plane pretty close to this one, a long, long time ago, when I fell in love with aviation. From that point, I wanted to be an airline pilot. I wanted to be a military pilot. I wanted to do whatever it took to get up in the air. I went through the military for my Air Force training and fell in love with military flying. I've had the opportunity to do that and civilian flying at the same time, back and forth. So it's been a very rewarding career, very busy career. And overshadowing the whole thing is a love for this country. It's very simple. And you combine those three things, and here I am. For me, it is unique in that I've been in the Air Force off and on for 32 years. I'm a return to active duty guy. We're affectionately known as retreads, like taking an old tire and putting new rubber on it. I was on active duty. I separated from the Air Force for 6 or so years, came back to the Air National Guard, did that for 13 years. I had my first opportunity to come here, separated from the Guard, and then I was offered the opportunity to come back on active duty. So I've been in the Air Force 3 different times. What's unique for me is that my first combat sortie didn't start until I was well into my career, about 10 years ago, in 2004. And I just had my 100th in 2013. 100 combat sorties after a 11 or 12-year campaign isn't totally unusual.
What's special about it is most tanker flights these days don't use the navigator. Today I requested to have Lieutenant Colonel Gene Croft come with us, who is a navigator, and having a 4-person crew is the way I started out in tankers, and this is the way I like to end up my last combat sortie with a navigator. Come full circle.
For me, it's special because I had my first one at age 45, and I had my last one at age 55. So for me, it's a milestone, and I can take that and put it away and maybe tell my grandkids about it someday. So for me, that's why it's unique. It's not that it gets easy, it just gets to a point where you can expect certain circumstances to arise that you can handle without having to get too worked up over. And it also, when you have a crew like what we have, and you're working efficiently, like a well-oiled machine, it's like a walk in the park. For me, to be able to come back twice, and especially this time, I just want everybody to understand how much of a privilege it is to be able to serve into your 40s and into your 50s. And when the Air Force affords a rare opportunity for guys like me to do that, it's win-win. You give somebody with a lot of experience back, you let them come back for 3 or 4 years. I have a lot to share, I have a lot to offer. It's a win-win situation, so it's been a very, very positive experience for me coming back.